Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Radiant Moon Tarot. My name is Victoria, and we are looking at February 2025 for your money and career. This is for all Virgo, Sun, Moon, and Rising signs. So let's have a look and see what we've got highlighting for you and activating for the month of February. We've got, if you are seeing this reading before the beginning of February, we do have a very wonderful new moon in the sign of Aquarius on January 29th. This is a very positive new moon, okay, carries a little bit of luck thanks to a lovely aspect with Jupiter. So set your intentions. Wonderful time to do that. New moons bring new beginnings, new opportunities. Great time to set intentions to manifest opportunities into your life. This is a good time to look at something with a new lens, a new perspective. Aquarian energy is very futuristic, right? So this can really help set you up for the future and maybe bring you a little bit of luck. This does coincide with the Lunar New Year as well. And this is welcoming in the Chinese calendar. We've got the year of the wood snake is coming in here. So have a look online and see what that might mean for you. But all this new energy, it's starting off, kickstarting really our February, because that new moon energy lasts a few days into February. So great energy there. We also have in February Jupiter going direct in the sign of Gemini. So Jupiter direct, forward thinking, forward momentum, taking action, opening doors, all that wonderful stuff. And in the sign of Gemini, if you've got any ideas, some things you want to talk about, some things you want to resolve, it's a great time to do that. And of course, we are heading up to a new moon in the sign of Pisces. Okay, we're almost at the end of our astrological new year. So this is a great time to clean up loose ends, to make sure you've got things done, such as your taxes and things like that. And, that way you can start your astrological new year with a clean slate, fresh and clean. We've got time to go. So the time to go energy shows there's something here that you need to leave behind. Now it could be, it could be that you're making preparations to make some sort of change or some moves in your world, right? And, you are about ready to open up a new door, right? We're moving towards a new door down there. But what is behind that door? Is that a new job? Is that new ways of looking at your future, and we're leaving the old ways behind? Is this you making changes in your daily habits, patterns, belief systems, especially when it comes to money? We're leaving the old way of thinking behind and we're embracing a new way. Whatever it is, we're moving forward into a better tomorrow. Sometimes we know what's behind that door. Sometimes we don't know what's behind that door. All we know is that it's time to make some positive change. For some of you, you're leaving a job behind. You're starting a new one. For some of you, maybe it's a little bit more personal, but it does affect your money. You're leaving a personal relationship behind. Your future might be a little bit uncertain. And of course, your finances are going to be shifting or being impacted in some way. But you know that it's time to move forward, right? So in this energy, you're encouraged to move forward. You're encouraged to leave things behind that don't work for you, even if you don't necessarily know what may lie tomorrow, but it's better than today. It's very similar to an Eight of Cups kind of energy, where we are detaching from the things that just really no longer serve a purpose. They're not bringing in positive things in our lives anymore. And we've got to do something a little bit different for the sake and betterment of our future. So we're moving forward. We're following passion, goals, and dreams for some of you in this one. And for some of you, you are trying to level up in a situation as well, right? Your day-to-day life, the way it is today, it's going to be a little bit different, but you're hoping that by the moves you're making or by the decisions you're making today, there'll be something better tomorrow. But look and see what is needing to be let go of, and it will certainly help you. We've got fork in the road. Quite the conundrum here. Fork in the road shows that there may be something that has already changed in your life, something that needs to change, or you're just kind of trying to make a decision for, for the betterment of your finances or your career path. The fork in the road shows that you may possibly be looking at something in black and white. Sometimes we look at the decisions we need to make. We look at it as either yes or no, black or white, with no middle ground. Option A, option B. What if there's a hidden option C? What if there's a gray area that we can operate in? I'm a lovely believer in the gray area sometimes. I quite often do have to resolve a lot of issues and things in my muggle job and my day-to-day job, right? And, it's like I'm a stickler for policies and procedures, but I also have that understanding that sometimes black and white doesn't work, right? The policies and procedures can't always be written in stone because the circumstances are sometimes not conforming to those things. So sometimes we have to operate in a gray area, or we have to look for the hidden answer, and that's where the abundance lies, or that's where the positive outcome lies, or that's where the opportunity lies, right? So if you're faced with a decision with the fork in the road, right? Where am I going? What am I doing? I don't know. I have to make a decision, right? Where am I going to put my money? I don't know. And the answers aren't coming to you. Take a step back, look at the big picture, and you may just find that hidden option or that gray area that you can delve into. When we look at things in a definitive way, like it has to be this or it has to be this, we sometimes limit ourselves, right? We limit our opportunities. So keep an open mind, keep an open heart, and see, what other opportunities might be there, or where there's an area for compromise, right? The gray area is really a compromise, right? And, so that can certainly be freeing for you, okay? Not because you release a little bit of pressure, all right? We've got the Two of Pentacles that popped out for you there. Twos, of course, represent balance and harmony, but they also represent decisions, okay? Weighing up your options, trying to figure out, is it A or B, or is there something hidden? And the Five of Pentacles at the back of the deck for you there. So if there's been something challenging, if there's been an energy of lack or been something that has been blocking or restricting you in some way, the pressure valve is being released here. So this can certainly be a very positive thing for you there. Turning a negative into a positive, right? Turning lack into abundance, turning a no into a yes, right? Those kind of things. Things are about to get a little bit easier there with that energy. But the Two of Pentacles can certainly show that maybe you've got a lot going on. You're focusing on one thing. Something's not in alignment. Something's not in balance here, especially with your money. If you share your money and resources with another person, this can be where you've got two different opposing views of money, right? One of you might be that little saver, right? And you're very practical with your money and you save for the future. And maybe some of you, okay, my sister is a Virgo, maybe some of you take it a little bit to extremes, right? See, we've got this focus, this laser focus on this one, right? And we're kind of ignoring something here. And so sometimes we can take money matters to the extremes. So you can be a saver and save for your future and be very practical, but is it turning miserly? When we focus too much on one thing, something else suffers, all right? And a balance is the key. A balance between spending and saving. Remember, money is energy and it needs to circulate. All right. We don't want to be miserly because then we block it off. All right. So a compromise somewhere may be necessary, even if it's just within you, but especially if it's with another person. We do have different upbringings. We do have different belief systems and habits around money. So we need to find that middle ground, fork in the road. It's not just yes or no. It's not just your way, my way, or the highway. Sometimes we need to find that compromise, that middle ground, that gray area, if you will. But the Two of Pentacles can also show that maybe your focus on something is going to pay off for you, right? And we do need to be aware that we may be neglecting other things, but you're focusing on your career, you're focusing on making a name for yourself and making more money. It is going to pay off for you here, but just be aware that even though you may have some lofty goals, right, you do still need to pay attention to other areas of your life, all right? But the Two of Pentacles can represent that maybe you've got multiple opportunities opening up for you, okay, and you need to make a decision. Weigh up your options, get the information that you need to get, ask the questions that you need to get, pay attention to the details, and this will give you a knowledge base so that you can make an informed decision for yourself. All right. But you could be really busy in the month ahead as well, because Two of Pentacles means juggling your responsibilities. So it's you're capable of doing that for short term, but just be aware of that coming in for the long term. Okay. Sometimes we need to start saying no to certain things and just to kind of balance our lifestyle out there a little bit. Got the Four of Cups, or something that you want that you're not finding right now. The Four of Cups can certainly be that focus on the things that you don't want, the things that are boring, the things that aren't working for you. They don't float your boat anymore. And sometimes when we focus too much on something, or we lose focus entirely, Four of Cups, we miss opportunities. And with that Four of Cups, it's like an energy of boredom and disinterest. It's a lackluster kind of energy, right? And sometimes when we're there, just be very careful with that, because the universe is handing you something, okay? This cup coming in with the hand. There's something there for you. There's a solution. There's an opportunity. There's money. There's an alternate way, right? But we need to be open to receive those things, or to see those things, because quite often those wonderful things that we want, or that can improve our life in some way, they lie in our peripheral vision. So don't get tunnel vision on something. Keep an open mind at the same time. Focus on your goals and your dreams, but also be open to something else wonderful, or someone else's ideas or opinions or points of view. All right. And because that is where we will quite often find opportunities, or find that solution that we've been looking for. And it's a gift when we do find that. So sometimes things lie just outside of your straight line vision. So look at the left, look at the right, and see what opportunities are there. Got the Nine of Pentacles here for you as well. And so you could certainly find what you're looking for, or you could be certainly on the path to success. The Nine of Pentacles is an energy of success, independent success, prosperity, abundance, taming your fears, taming your anxieties, and feeling good about yourself, feeling very confident, feeling very strong. So you could certainly be accomplishing something this month. You could even get rewarded this month, and you could even find something new, whatever is beyond that door. Okay, the Nine of Pentacles is a very independent energy. So again, some of you are going through some relationship changes here, but the Nine of Pentacles shows that you can be okay, right? Might be some bumps in the road, there might be some difficulties and challenges, and for some of you it could take a while, right? But you will succeed. You will be good. You're going to be fine. You're going to be a-okay, and just believe in yourself and that energy. The Nine of Pentacles is also a reminder, though, to treat yourself well. So again, some of you, you might be taking very practical steps with your money, saving up for something important, but you do need to remember to do something nice for yourself here as well. Because the Nine of Pentacles is like, I've got some money and now I'm going to buy myself the thing that I want. I don't need it, but I want it. And so whether you've been saving up for the thing that you want, or whether it's just time to let the money energy circulate a little bit, treat yourself to something. It doesn't have to be expensive. Okay. It doesn't have to drain your bank account or anything. It can be, just very simply buying yourself that beautiful cut of steak that you don't normally buy yourself, right? Or indulging in a chocolate bar or something that you normally deny yourself, right? It's just treating yourself to something that makes you feel good because you deserve it. Right? No other reason other than you deserve it. Okay. But the Nine of Pentacles can certainly show that there's some wonderful, abundant energies flowing your way. The Queen of Swords is here as well. So we do need to be honest and truthful with ourselves and other people. You might need to have an important conversation, but the Queen of Swords is an awesome supportive energy for making decisions. I have the information I need. I've done my homework, I've done my research. Now it's time to make a decision, and I'm very clear in my conviction. So, all this might be leading up to an important decision. It might be life-changing, it might not be life-changing. It could just be these day-to-day things that you agonize over just a little bit, right? Because you want things to be perfect, right? You want things to work out, right? You might really be that kind of person where I need a plan and I need to make sure that I will accomplish the goals I've set for myself. And that Queen of Swords is showing you that, boom, whatever decisions you make will be the right ones for you. This can be an all-important conversation that gives you some money or puts you on the path to prosperity that you justly deserve. The Queen of Swords also can be where you do need to put up some healthy boundaries. Recognize that sometimes we need to spend a little, sometimes we need to save a little. So it could be boundaries that you're putting up with yourself. It could also be boundaries that you are deciding upon and that you're sticking to with someone that you share your money with, right? We're going to talk about it. We're going to get it out in the open. We're going to resolve it. And boom, here we go. We're good to go. So it doesn't have to be like a significant other. It can also be something in your workplace too, right? So we do sometimes need to work through some challenging issues there. But whatever decisions are coming in, it's a really positive one. And the Queen of Swords can actually be a very positive conversation about something that can bring you some money here. We've got the Page of Cups here as your blessings headed your way. Wonderful energy. Number one, your intuition is not going to steer you wrong. So make sure you pay attention to it. And the Page of Cups is an imaginative energy. It's a creative energy. It's one where you might get some really good news, right? Pages quite often are messengers, and they quite often do deliver some sort of news, really good news, something that's put a smile on your face, something that's making you happy. And the funny thing is here, remember, we've got this Four of Cups, and we've got this cup coming in from the sidelines. Well, the Page of Cups is bringing it to you. Okay, so you could just get what you want this month, or you feel as though you have accomplished what you set out to accomplish. It's really positive for you. But this can be an invitation, an opportunity. This can be a job. This can be a creative project that you're put in charge of. And Nine of Pentacles, man, you slay that dragon and you get some recognition for that. But certainly some positive news or some positive people are around you with that Page of Cups, but also your ability to trust your intuition and to create something or try something new, or bring something up to the level that you are happy with, that you're satisfied with. We've got the Queen of Wands here as your advice from Spirit. Number one, there could be some positive person or people around you that can maybe inspire you in some way, give you a little bit of motivation, some advice, something like that. Because the Queen of Swords does quite often come up as like a best friend kind of energy. And so this can be, creative partnerships, collaborations that can really assist you on your career path. Could be someone new, someone you already know. But the Queen of Wands is Spirit saying that the advice to you is to follow your passions, to believe in yourself, to be confident, because the Queen of Wands is open, is a receiving energy. The queens are always receiving energy. The queens also make decisions. Trust in whatever decisions that you're making, but also trust in your ability to create the life that you want. Do you need to make change? Trust your ability to make the change. Do you need to take a little bit of a risk? Trust your ability to take that risk if you need to, right? Maybe it's a little bit cautious risk with you guys, but but trust whatever decisions that you make are the right ones for yourself. Whether it's walking away from something, whether it's trying something new, whether it's having a conversation. Sometimes we need to be honest, open, and truthful. Queens are that, especially the Queen of Wands and the Queen of Swords. You've probably the two boldest truth tellers coming out in your reading, right? But they're both, queens are confident, okay? And so whatever your situation is, be confident in yourself, but also watch for those creative partnerships, because there could be something very interesting on the horizon for you. The world needs your happiness. A life of suffering or unhappiness and a life deprived of the things you most want doesn't help the world. But your happiness, your abundance, and your life lived to the fullest uplifts the entire world. All right. Queen of Wands, Nine of Pentacles. Remember, sometimes you need to give yourself what you want. Your job is you. You cannot create other people's lives for them. You cannot think for them. And if you try and force your opinions on others, you will only attract the same happening to you. So let all others create the lives they want and focus on your unlimited power on creating the most magnificent life for yourself. All right. Those are your messages. I thank you for watching. Like, share, subscribe if you enjoyed it. I hope you have the most wonderful February, and I will see you guys later.